Hi guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to the channel, and I'm sure as you're all aware we're nearing the return of the Premier League season. So what we're going to be doing today is creating our Fantasy Premier League team and an opportunity for you all to get involved. At the end we'll be giving you a code and you just pop that code into the Premier League app and you can get involved in our mini league. So yeah, like I said, in this video we're going to be running over our team, going over what choices we've made and probably go over the captain as well, and it'll probably be the team going into game week 1. So let's get into it. Right then guys, as we can see, a lot of you will be familiar with this page. It's the squad selection page really. So we're going to get started with obviously goalkeepers. Let's see who we've got to choose from. Looks like the top end of range will be 5.5 million. That's your better free goalkeepers there. Not sure about Lloris, I think he might be a little bit overpriced. Let's have a look. I am sort of leaning towards one of the better end goalkeepers, but that is a bit of a... Do you spend your 5.5 on a keeper? You're going to get clean sheets and stuff, but a lot of these lower end keepers might get more saves and things like that, so that's worth considering, I believe. Let's think. Mendy at 5 is not bad. That's sort of catching my eye. He's going to play most of the season. Fabianski, not too bad a goalkeeper at 5 either. Sarr had a really good season last year. He's 5 million. Yeah, it's a tough one already. What I'm going to do, I've decided I'm going to go with Mendy, because I think Chelsea are in for a good year, and I think it being that little $500,000 bit cheaper, I think he probably is best value for money there in terms of Chelsea being one of the better teams in the league. Right, for backup keeper, I'm going to look down the lower end. Let's have a look. Who have we got? The cheapest goalkeepers looks like 4 million. I'll just check. Yeah, it's 4 million. Probably not going to want to go Ortega just because I don't want to waste a Man City player. Let's have a look. Begovic. We'll go Begovic. He's not too bad a keeper. Might get a few games this year if Pickford gets injured or what have you. So we'll go Asmir Begovic, £4 million. So we'll move on into the defence. We've spent 9 million already. Right, first and foremost, I think we've got to get one of these two guys in. The amount of assists and goals they'll get this year and every year is pretty much pivotal to pick one of these, I believe. So with a run of games, City start West Ham, but then they think we've got, Bournemouth, Newcastle away, that's tough again. Liverpool United there. Bournemouth, Liverpool, City Palace. I think you're weighing up between Cancelo and Trent. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go with Trent for now. 7.5, he is a bit dearer, but I think he will, in the early stages, get you them a couple more assists than Cancelo will. Obviously, if Cucurella comes in at City as well, which is being linked, you never know. Pep might decide to go with him over Cancelo. It's unlikely, but you never know. You never know what Pep's thinking. So yeah, I'm going to go with Trent as my first defender. I'm looking at some more value for money players, and I've just mentioned in there Cucurella, £5 million. Not bad. Not a bad shout. Tyrick Mitchell's quite a good player. He's caught my eye straight away. Reguilon's on his way out, I believe. Reece James, 6 million. Not terrible. Let's see who we got. Laporte, 6 million. Gonna try and look to balance it a bit of a value for money player, I believe. 5 million for Digne. Don't Gamburn. I'm going to go with Tarek. No. It's a tough one. Lamptey's really good. That really is value for money. It's whether or not he gets the assists and stuff in Brighton. They've got a tough opener, obviously away at Old Trafford. I'm not going to go with him for now, but I think that's one to look at. 4.5 million for Tarek Lamptey, because he does get forward quite a lot. I'm going to go with Castagne. Just a bit of a value for money player in there. 4.5 million sort of softens the blow of Trent a bit. We'll go back up the top end, see if we can get anyone a bit more flashy. Points wise, Janssen, very good season at Brentford, could be worth a look. Cucurella, if he goes to City, he's going to get more assists. I'm going with it, Cucurella, in you come. I think regardless, he'll have a good season at Brighton anyway. But if he does get that move to Man City, he's going to only get more assists, I believe. Whether or not, he's not going to get much first week if he's at Brighton. But yeah, I think he'll get that move to City eventually. And I fancy Cucurella to have a good season on FPL, so I'm sticking him in there. That's 3 defenders. They'll probably all start for me. So I'm going to go with one more starter and then a little bit of a bench defender. So one more starter. I've got Cucurella, Castagne and Trent. Who am I thinking? I don't mind this guy, Rico Henry at Brentford. Pretty good season last year, Brentford. Could they do it again? Gabriel, not terrible. That's caught my eye actually a bit. Matty Cash does fly forward. Andy Robertson, no, bit dear. Marcos Alonso, I think, is going to Barca, isn't he? So probably not worth looking at really. Tyreek Mitchell had an alright season last year. Ben White, 4.5. Ben Davis, Matt Target, not a bad player. Let's have a look opening 3 weeks. Who are we looking at? Let's have a look for Brentford. So they've got Leicester away, it's not a terrible game. And United at home. Then Fulham away. I'm going to stick. No. It's so tough. That last defender is so tough to pick from because them 3 are big point scorers, I think they will be. So it is proving quite tough to pick this last one. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go with Matty Cash. I think he gets quite a lot of points, as you can see from last year. He does like to go forward. Bit of an attacking right back. I think he'll do well under Gerrard this year. He's got a full pre-season with him, so yeah, I think he'll be pretty pivotal to Villa this year. So I'm going to pop him in there, Matty Cash. So the last little backup defender, I'm going to look for a cheap, cheerful one. 4 million. Who are we looking at? Dummett. You kind of want someone who's going to play a couple of games, but Brandon Williams probably going to move somewhere, I'm not sure where. Tanganga, I'm going to up it to 4.5, see if there's anyone a bit better. Janssen. Yeah, I'm going to go with Janssen. Janssen. Did he get goals last year? What did he? 4 assists, 3 goals, 8 clean sheets. I think I'll go with Rico Henry. I'll have him in there as my backup. So that leaves us with 64.5 million of 8 players to choose from. I'm actually not going to go to the midfield. I'm going to get my striker in early doors. So we've got a lot to pick from this year. Someone I've got in mind straight away. You're looking at this guy, Erling Haaland. 11.5 million. It's a lot of money, but I think that's such a good value as well. 6.5 for Alvarez. He looks like he's had a sharp pre-season. So look who did what points wise. Can you filter it to big price? Yeah. Haaland, Ronaldo 10.5, Vardy 9.5. Darwin's not bad at 9s. I think he'll play up front this year pretty much. That's a really good price for Darwin actually. And I'm not turning that down, that's value for money. Darwin Núñez, in you come. I think I'm going to go 4-4-2 for my formation. Haaland's probably going to be out in the price range now, but I've got Darwin in at 9. Ronaldo. As if Ronaldo's not going to start the season, Martial is. So obviously he's been away whinging. Right, let's have a look. Mitrovic, 6.5s. He's probably not going to get the goals in the Prem like he did in the Championship. He took the mick a bit last year, didn't he? But Gabby Jesus at 8 million. That's not terrible. If he hits the ground running, could be decent. Harry Kane gets you goals, obviously. But Son must be down as a midfielder, which is interesting. But what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go with Julian Alvarez, just because I think that's really good value for money at 6.5. And I actually think he might play wide a bit for City this year. So I'm going to go Julian Alvarez, 6.5 million. And I'm going to look for a bit of a cheaper backup, 5 million potentially. No, there's nothing there catching my eye, so I'll up it a little bit, 5.5. What have we got? Mateta, Edouard. They're not terrible players. I'm thinking about Mateta because I've seen him having a pretty good pre-season. Brozier, 5.5, where he goes. I'm torn now between Brozier and these two guys. Tough choice. Seeing what's down here. None of these look like they're going to get much game time, if I'm honest. Adam Armstrong's not awful, but you'd think Shea Adams would play a lot more games than he will. Gonna go with Mateta, Jean-Philippe Mateta. He has had a really good pre-season, Mateta, and I'm not too sure what's going on with Brozier. If he'll get that loan move back somewhere, that'd probably be a good price for someone that 5.5 million, and he'll get games if he gets a loan move. But I know West Ham are they were in for Brozier, but that Scamacca seems to be their choice now. Obviously he's not been confirmed yet, so he won't be on the game, but yeah, that Scamacca could be worth having a look at when you get him in. So that's my front three decided. I've got Darwin Núñez 9 million, Julian Alvarez 6.5 million, and Mateta at 5.5. We'll have a look into the midfield now. We've got 43.5 million to play with, which isn't awful for 5 players. Let's see. Right, so these are your pricier guys. Jared Bowen's sticking out to me straight away. He had a really good year last year, and I think that's hard to ignore, really. Sancho 7.5. Could he have a good year under Ten Hag? Grealish at 7s. Bernardo at 7s. Not too bad at all. Eriksen 6.5. A lot of good options there, can't lie. De Bruyne and Salah the top 2, and Son as well. Sterling at 10s. Could he have a good season? Bruno. Right, there's 3 players that have really caught my eye there for value for money, and I think they're going to pop up with a lot of contributions this year. That's Luis Diaz, 8 million. I think that's a steal. That is my 3 Liverpool players pick though, so I have to set that in mind now if I want Salah. Probably won't go Salah though, just because he's top end at 13, but he's a FPL machine. See, this is what FPL does to it, puts you in some right predicaments. Right, Kulusevski at 8s, I think I'm going to go with, just because he's popping up a lot. Zaha, no. Eriksen, St. Max, Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe get games this year. That's a steal if he gets regular games. What did he play last year? 1,900 minutes. Got 125 points. 10 goals. 2 assists. I'm sure he had injury problems last year as well, so that's pretty decent for what he played, really. Right. Kulusevski Diaz. 27.5 million. I'm not gonna lie, I want Son, so he's gonna go in. 15.5. That's an £8 million player and a 7.5, roughly. Saka, not bad. But what I could do is go Bowen and Coutinho, which I'm weighing up. Foden. Phil Foden. It's so hard on Man City players just because the amount of games City play in a season. Pep rotates all the time and he's an absolute pain in the backside for it. If you're picking these players, he'll rotate and you just don't know what you're up to with them. It can be really hard to keep track of Man City. But yeah, they obviously are got some of the better players in the league, so they're hard to ignore as well. What I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go Jared Bowen, just because I think he's going to play pretty much every game for West Ham. Obviously he's pivotal for them, really, and he's going to be a decent point scorer. He was last year, as you can see there, 206 points. That's immense contributions. That's 29 goal contributions for a West Ham player. I'm sorry, but that's definitely going in my team. So that leaves me with 7 million, which has ruled me out of any of them City. Oh no, apart from Grealish and Bernardo. Jack Grealish, Bernardo. Interesting. Or Coutinho even. Coutinho's a weird one. I think he's, I don't know, kind of inconsistent nowadays. He used to be solid 7 out of 10 a week, every week at Liverpool, and since then he's been a bit hit and miss. So I've got 7 million. Jack Grealish, will he play every game? He didn't last year, but obviously they've lost Sterling and Jesus, so he could get a lot more games this year, Jack Grealish. Oh, I don't know. What I think I'll do, I'm going to go Bernardo Silva, just because he gets a lot more games than Grealish on average. Just if we look at the minutes played, yeah, 2,856 minutes. I know he doesn't get massive contributions, but get you the clean sheet bonuses and it will pop up. He's got Haaland to aim at this year, so I think he's going to pop up with a lot more than he did last year. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid team looking at it. I can't really argue with that. I'm going to confirm that for now. If I do make any changes, I'll be doing another video, don't worry. I'm going to stick with this though for game week 1, just to see how it gets on. And yeah, I think if I make any more changes, I'll do a weekly video just to say how I got on the last week and show you guys what changes I've made and stuff, who my captain is weekly, go over that and why I've picked them. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this team. Got Edouard Mendy's going to start. The back four is probably going to be this 4: Cash, Cucurella, Castagne and Trent. Midfield 4, you take your pick really. You're probably going to go off like who's got the tougher game. So game week 1, I'll probably say City have got the toughest game. Oh no, that's 3. So game week 1, out of that 4, out of 4 you can get Son, Kulusevski. They've got Southampton at home, could be aiming with them 2 getting in. Bowen and Diaz. Liverpool, they've got Fulham. I'm definitely putting Diaz in. Jared Bowen, West Ham, City. That might be a tough game, but you could cop up with a goal. So yeah, you've got to sort of weigh that up really. That's a really strong midfield, I think. So it's a pretty tough decision week. There's going to be a tough decision weekly that who I drop, or if I do go with a 5 in midfield, which I think you can do. But then that's dropping a defender then, like you say, or a striker. And yeah, my front two are probably going to be these two. And then if any of them get injured, or if Palace have got, I don't know, if an easy game or an easier game than one of these two, then maybe drop him in, Mateta. But yeah, I'm happy with that squad. Team name, go J Jones 11. Agree. Favourite club? I'm sure if any of you know this, Man City are my team. Probably why I was singing the praises when I was picking this team. Right, captain. Who do we go? Captain, game week 1. Fulham away. Darwin. That tells us here who we've got. Let's have a look then. Let's go through it. Everton away for Chelsea, game week 1. Tough game, but should come through it alright. Trent's got Fulham away. Should be a routine win really for Liverpool. Castagne, Brentford at home. Might be alright. Cucurella, Man United away, if he's still at Brighton, that is. Matty Cash, Bournemouth away. Should be okay. You can see Villa winning there. Luis Diaz, Fulham away. Kulusevski, Southampton at home. Son, Southampton at home. That is tough now because of weighing up Son or Darwin Núñez for captain really. Jared Bowen, City at home. Maybe taking him out. May keep him in. He did get 2 goals last year in the game at the London Stadium against City, so could be worth keeping in if he repeats that. Hopefully not. Darwin Núñez, Fulham away. Probably looking like my captain, to be fair. I know people have been giving him pelters pre-season because he's missed a few sitters and what have you, but did you see him in that game against Leipzig? The guy got 4 goals and Leipzig are no mugs. So, yeah, I don't know why people are giving him pelters. He's literally been in England, well, for about 2 minutes and you're already getting on his back. Just give the guy a chance, you know. He's not even kicked the ball in the Premier League, and I'm sure he'd probably do very well. So, same with this guy. I think he's going to do really well. Just got to give these guys a chance and they'll show you what they can do, really. Bernardo Silva on the bench for now, but I think West Ham's a tough game, and yeah, to be honest, I'm probably going to leave him there for this week. But yeah, that's my team, guys, and I think I am going to go with Darwin for captain. Vice captain, I'll probably go Diaz, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to save that. So yeah, that's the team, guys. Game week 1. I'm going 4-4-2 for now. Yeah, pretty happy with it. Let me know what guys. Right then, guys, as we can see there, if you wanted to join the league I've just created, I've just called it FPL League, I'm not making any daft names. So 64W0GAN, if you wanted to join our league, please do. Absolutely open to anyone joining really, and we'll see how we get on. But obviously I'm going to win it, so yeah, just join though, see how you get on. yeah, let us know what you think of my team, guys. If you think there's anything I could have changed there or done anything better, if I made any mistakes, just do let us know, yeah. And anyone you think's going to be a bargain this year, do let me know, because I'll be looking to put them in at some stage. Right then, guys, there we go. That's my FPL team created. Like I say, guys, if you want to join the mini league that I've created, I'll put a code. I've put the code there in the video. I'll pop it down in the description as well if any of you guys want to join. Please do, feel free. There's no joining fee or anything like that. Just join. It's all a bit of fun, really. Yeah, that's everything, guys. It's been nice to be back doing content creation. Please drop a like on the video, it would mean a massive deal to me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and that's everything for today, guys. Cheers, take care, bye.